Hello everybody, my name is Boogie the BBRcast. The BBRcast is of course the channel name, not my surname. Today I'm going to show you a mouse, but not just any mouse, but the mouse. The mouse been designed by Bloody. It's version 7, which is called Headshot V7 Auto Recoil Suppression Headshot 100%, which is guaranteed. The company, this is powered by A4Tech, a worldwide known company. I think let's start it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Headshot V7 by Bloody. As you can see, my version has activated Ultra Core 3, which I will speak about in a moment, so please be patient. Well, as you can also see, the box is very fancy and well designed, with really cool picture of the mouse in front of it, which you can think, yeah, that's the mouse I want to get. On both sides we have some additional details. I can see some basic information in some European languages, and on the other side we have some technical features about the mouse. It can last for button lifetime 10 million clicks. That's long, seems to be. On the back, what we have on the back? On the back we can see the most important features which are given with that mouse. Let me quickly look. So we have 3 cores, which I will explain about them in a moment, as I mentioned previously. Which core can be changed, or mode can be changed with buttons on the mouse, and the fancy calls will change. We have also information here about double click multifunction, zero delay shot win first, which is a very important feature to the producer, because they are mentioning that click response shorts to 1 millisecond, where other mouses delays up to 18 milliseconds. So well, obviously you're 18 times faster than the enemy. And also it mentions about innovate HoleLESS HD engine. So the laser, the optic for the mouse, doesn't have a hole, so the darts don't go inside. And if we talk about going inside, let's open the box and see what we are getting here. In the box we are finding, of course, the mouse, which is the most important, obviously. We have a mini CD with drivers. However, I always recommend to get them from the website, because they are always, the online one, they are always most up to date. We have fancy stickers, 2 stickers with Bloody high five. You can stick it to your laptop or your base unit or whatever you want. It looks quite cool. And which is a bit unusual, the very last thing is a cloth, which is like when you clean glasses cloth. It's kind of similar to keep your mouse tidy, clean and tidy. Okay, let's focus on the mouse itself. Okay, let's put it down. So let's focus on the mouse itself. It's as you can see, it's really well designed. It's not some cheap rubbish from God knows where piece of equipment. It's made of it's made of good plastics. It doesn't, when you look at it, you don't think that, oh god, what the heck is it? It is the mouse. It's really cool mouse with good design, and it's also very light, as it doesn't have batteries like the wireless, because you can see this one is non-wireless, so it doesn't have batteries, so it's much lighter than the others. Okay, let's look around. The top of the mouse is made of really soft type of plastic. You could say this is rubber, which isn't. The wire, as you can see, wire's got like a cool thing to hold the cable. So cable is approximately 180 centimeters long, but because of this, just like this, this thingy doesn't get messy around the desk or under the desk, with cool USB plug and the logo of Bloody again, red one, must be always red. The cable itself, as you can see, it's covered in material and not a rubber. What is it good or bad? Of course it's good, because the material is stronger than just a rubber, so if you will step on it or put your chair on it, it will not so easily be damaged or broken or cut, which is also possible with rubber cables, or it is more likely with rubber cables. Okay, let's go back to the mouse. So what we have, I've mentioned already, it's really soft. Oh yeah, that you see that red finish, this is a thing that it doesn't let you break your cable, so it's an additional thing to make sure the mouse will last for long and not just like 3 or 4 months like some products do. And now let me maybe talk about the mouse itself. From the top, the mouse is covered with really cool plastic. When you touch it, you think, oh my god, it's soft, but no, it isn't soft. It's just the way how it was done. You may think that way. We can also see 3 buttons. Button number 1, button named N for November, and button number 3. These 3 buttons are responsible to change modes on the mouse, which is also really cool stuff. On both sides we have enough space to hold our fingers there, so if we use it for many hours it doesn't get problematic. And the plastic in these special places the plastic is, as you can see, not glossy, with some extra like rose, we could say, or something like that, just to keep it more comfortable. The mouse also has a roller, which is, I think, one of my favorite rollers ever seen, because it looks like a tire, a speed bike roller, speed bike tire, which is also a cool stuff, because it doesn't slip when your fingers getting sweaty with hours of playing games. I think that's a really interesting thing to have. As you can see at the bottom of the mouse, we can see, of course, the standard details and that famous optics without the hole, so no rubbish, no dust, no nothing will get inside, which is also again an important feature. Okay, so this is the second part of my review. It's important part because the software that you're getting with the mouse is also as important as the mouse itself. As you can see on your front of you, the mouse has got 3 cores. We could call it 3 modes, and the first one, which is the default one, is just a simple triple click mode for role playing and a real-time strategy game. So it's just like any other mouse. Well, left click, right click, middle click, scroll, and that's it. Of course, we have hundreds of options to set up our buttons, so each button could do something different, and it's absolutely your decision. What do you want to do? For example, we could assign a button from the keyboard into a mouse. I'm wondering how many. Imagine to write a story using a mouse. That would be crazy. Okay, never mind. So we can change sensitivity, and as you can see here, take a look. We have up to five how to say it, segments that we can save for our own use. Well, you can see we can change DPIs, mouse support rate, and things like that. Let me show you. Oh yeah, that's the thing. Everything we change in the mouse is changed inside of the mouse. So the software is like, you don't must have software live on the screen to let the mouse be functional. So let me click here, and it's got 160k of memory, so whatever we set up here, it will be stored on the mouse itself, not on the application. So I saved the details, and now I will show you a fancy stuff. When we are in a game or whatever, we can click that particular button, the button number 1. Let me just show you. Oh yeah, this one, which is highlighted now. If we double click it, as you can see on the right side, the CPI will pop on the screen, and if we scroll, take a look, we can simply change the speed of the mouse. 3200 is really crazy. I don't know, I cannot work with that. 1000 will do. And again, double click and we'll hide that particular menu. That's really cool, because we don't have to be bothered with any I don't know, minimalizing a screen, window screen, and changing the settings and things like that. Just double click, scroll, double click, ta-da! So as you see, that's really cool. Let me jump to you can read on the top a bit more details here. Let me jump to core number 2. The main difference between core 1 and core 2 is that the second one is designed for FPS games, so all kind of Counter-Strike, I don't know, Battlefield, Call of Duty, and things like that. As you can see, mode 1, let me just, maybe I will click and go in. On the over here now you see, and you could hear that the mouse was unplugged, and now it will be plugged again, because the each core for the PC is like separate device. And now you can see that mode number 1, let me show you, oh, come on, well, this one, this thing, if you use this, that will be one single shot. So if with just one click, one shot. Simple, right? Then we are going to mode 2, and one click give us 2 shots. It's like double click. And then mode 3 is 3 shots. Simple, right? And again, we can change the meaning of the buttons. What do they do? Sensitivity with the same scrolling to change the resolution, the speed of the mouse. And here we have explained in few more details the simple shot. So the pictures of each mode explains, I think, the very best. So one is like single shot, is whatever the gun does in the game originally, this is what's gonna happen with that mode. So if we have a machine gun, we will see something like this in this picture. And then mode 2 will have 2 shots. It's like more like a rifle or something like that, and 3 shots will give us 3 shots. As you can see, the top picture is showing this as like a spreaded bullets, and here is like a proper headshot, nearly the same spot. And now we will go to core 3. As you can see, it says Ultra Core 3 activated. Not all mouses got this feature activated. You can, if you have a mouse without activated core 3, you can buy it. Buy it off the website. It's like DLC to a game. You buy a game and then you buy a DLC to that game. It's something like that here. You buy a mouse, and to reduce the price of the mouse so it doesn't cost 100 bucks for the start, you pay it less for the mouse, and then additional features you can just buy from the producer's websites. So from the bloody website you can get, I think it costs at this very moment 20 bucks. And it may change in the future. So let's just go to that core 3. Just give it a second, and again you can hear the sound of unplugging device and plugging again. I don't do anything. It's just done automatically. So now on the top of the screen we can see a few more options, and again let's go to the standard, changing the buttons. Sensitivity is exactly the same as previously. And now Ultra Gun 3, and here we have slightly different features. So left click, single shot is, let's say, the same. Then middle mode, the end mode is you know what, to show you these in easy way, I will just launch my Dead Space 3 in a moment, and I'll maybe just show it that way. Because if you will see how does it work in a game, then you will understand this more. Let me jump maybe. Oops, sorry. Over here. Guard is just a guard, right? So if you would have a wireless mouse, we would have here information about batteries and things like that. Nothing very important, nothing very unique, but still good. It's here. Maybe we'll speak about headshots. Each game's got different weapons. So we can have, for example, a game in, I don't know, Counter-Strike or whatever, and have, let's say, AK-47, which is beautiful Russian machine gun, and we can change the, how to say it, so you can understand it easily. We can change how the we can change the suppression of the gun. So when we press the button, the mouse button, within a game, the machine gun starts to shake, the bullets don't go in the same direction, and not every single bullet will hit the target, right? And over here we got a selection of guns which are already set up in this game, and you can see here, for example, 100 milliseconds Y-2, which is how the drivers will reduce the shaking of the gun within the game. I know it sounds complicated, but when you actually start to play the game, you click the button and say, oh my god, yes, I love this, I really do. The very last thing, oh maybe no, well I will go to here to show you to show you how details you can change, how many details you can change, is that every single gun you use you can test and simply adjust the filter for shaking the gun. It's absolutely incredible. I know some people may say this is cheating, but well, tough, right? Anyone can buy the mouse and play the same way. Okay, let's go back, and now the Oscar macro. If you know the programming language, the language is very simple. So if something, then something, right? Or loop this and that. So it's nothing very complicated, especially with the things like here that helps you to program. You could program the mouse as well. So I think that's everything about the mouse and software. Now let me just show you a few things within the game. I will focus only on the Ultra Gun 3 because the other two modes are pretty much simple, but the Ultra 3 is really cool. Okay, let's go to Dead Space 3. So here we are in a game. As I said previously, the easiest way to explain you how the modes and cores are working is to show you in a game. That's nice shooting. This is just the mode 1, the basic one, which is like default one, let's say. Just single shot with a machine gun doesn't really make any difference. Now let me change to mode N, the second one, and look at this. As you can see and hear, way faster than the previous one. It's much more faster than the previous mode, and every single bullet, let's say it's a bullet, it's just a headshot in one point, one direction. And now let's do the third mode, which is my favorite. Take a look. The whole idea about the third mode is that as long as you hold the button down, it will not stop shooting. So it will reload and shoot, and just take a look. This is quick and effective way how to kill your enemies. From me, that's everything, and thank you very much for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have any questions, just put them into the comments. Forgive me my English, I'm not native speaker, so hopefully you will enjoy it and buy it, because the mouse is really good. Have a good day. Goodbye. My name is Boogie. I'm from BBRcast.